What's going on?
Because through a lot of my years, even when we were coming up, I've experienced where people didn't fuck with me. We've all been there where people didn't fuck with you because it's like, wait, you're not fucking with me because you're not fucking with it, right? And that's why I put it down in two different categories, like the street beef, because Ron and I were talking about it, and from his perspective, I get it because like some of my relatives you met, they carry it the same way. Like if your homie got legit beef.
If it's real.
No, meaning somebody gotta leave this world violently. That's beef. I don't think. No,
it don't need gotta be that. It just gotta be. We gotta get this off our chest.
No. For me though, getting off your chest is we just have a disagreement and we need to have a discussion like men. Because if I'm beefing with somebody, that means nigga, you ready? One of us got to go see our maker. But anywho,
we're not gonna act like there are dudes out here who are wholly beefing over a girl that belonged to the streets the whole time.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
Out here fighting for you.
No, but we gonna get to that. But that's what I'm saying. And then let's just say it's typically and it's always typically your duty to back your homie up, and his enemy is your enemy, which means you are you are to be in your homies. You can't fuck with that dude on any circumstances. So. Ron couldn't see me go kick it with a nigga from 7-Eleven that he has a real legit beef with. He gonna look at me funny, and then you gotta have that same level of hate. You gotta basically be like ready to knock that nigga out or do whatever. But in a nutshell, you are basically at war with that person. Now my question was: is it always necessary to inherit a beef for your homie? When is it enough? Can you still be cool with your homie if you don't have the same type of animosity your boy got?
Okay, so I will say that the last time like really inheriting beefs was a big issue for me was like high school. Okay. It's like in high school, if somebody attacks one of your girls or something like that, then yeah, you're quick to rally behind your girl. But I think as an adult now, I have to hate you for my own reasons. Like. And it doesn't have to be something that you necessarily did to me. Like, maybe you hurt a child. Maybe you disrespected an elder person that I care for. Maybe, something like that. But, like I said again, there are dudes that to the grave will hate. I mean, what they say, Young Dolph and what's his name? Young Dolph and
Yo Gotti?
And Yo Gotti been beefing over the same box-looking girl for like 10 years. And they ready to kill each other.
Because at this point, it's not about her no more.
Exactly.
Right.
At this point, it's not about her.
I know what he's saying.
Yeah.
So I think like as you get older, you realize like what is important and what really is not important.
See, not high school. My most recently inherited beef was probably like 2 weeks ago.
What?
Yeah. And it's like, because somebody did something to one of my homies' daughters.
Oh.
Like he it was like a grown ass man. He got a little reckless with one of my homie's daughters.
Oh, yeah.
So, and this dude know he getting fucked up by whoever catch him first.
That's with all of us because that's
exactly
your niece.
Like know he getting fucked up by whoever catch him first.
Yeah.
So
that specific situation, I don't feel like that's inherited beef because she may be your homie's daughter, but you have love for her as your niece.
Yeah.
So that is you being protective over a family member of you or somebody you love. That's real beef.
Yeah.
That's not like, oh, y'all got into a fight in the McDonald's the other day over some shit. So when I see you, I can't talk to you either.
And like the thing what I was telling AJ about the inherited beef, it gotta be real. Because if it's not, I'm gonna tell my homie straight up, like, yo,
you gotta chill out.
Like, all right, look, you don't have to like him. I understand what y'all got going on, but yeah, I'm about to. If you see me hooping with dude, I'm hooping. If me and dude get money together, we get money together. I'm sorry,
right?
But if it's like if y'all beef get physical, if y'all like if blood come from somewhere, then that's when it's IG. I can't fuck with you no more. You know what I'm saying? This is my man. Is what it is.
There's even sometimes when like my sisters, they were raised in the same household. I was raised in a different household with my mom, but those are my sisters. I love them. We're close, whatever. But sometimes they have a beef that I don't have with either one of them. So I love them equally. I will always love them equally. I have a different understanding of things. So I always remain a neutral party in that situation. Yeah. Like, if somebody's wrong, I'm going to say, oh, yeah, that was wrong. But I'm never going to be like, yeah, fuck this bitch, because that's my sister, you know, and you're my sister. I love both of y'all. Y'all you can vent to me, but I'm not out here. I don't want to see us not succeed together.
If my homie, if this other person is not my homie, it's like a perfect stranger. It's just like, yo, if AJ said,
what you need me to do?
If AJ said, yo, fuck Chips Ahoy's bitch ass, it's like, yo, I'll be like, okay, you seem like a cool guy, but fuck him, right?
Right, no, but that's what I'm saying. There is levels to this shit, but I'm just saying, it's like, that's what I mean. It's like one of those situations, like, yeah, like, there was a dude who said some shit about him and put his name on the internet. Mm-hmm. And after that, I already knew if I saw him on site, he's getting rocked. Like, there's certain levels, but now if there's some, like, you know, if we had, like, a mutual friends that we used to have that we didn't fuck with each other for certain reasons, I wouldn't hold that against them. Yeah. Now, that's why I say there's levels to it. Now, if there's a way where that person disrespects me and you go with it, then I will feel some type of way. Like, nah, hold on. It's always about trying to keep it neutral. Mm-hmm. But that's why I was asking, is it always worth it? Because for me, I like to go with, as you know, I like the questions. All right, what did you do? Because I want to know both sides of the story. Because I'm not about... Like, perfect examples like 50 Cent type motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. He, in a way, he almost destroyed...
Nigga, are you with me or against me?
Right, and that's bullshit.
I will tell you, especially, I don't know if it's especially as a female, but in my experience as a female, in a lot of situations, okay, say like this, my girl is dating a dude. I like both of y'all, I chill with both of y'all as a couple all the time, both of y'all my friends. But she was my friend first. Of course. She broke up with him. He's a fucked up dog. Don't talk to him. Fuck him. I X him out of my life completely. 3 months later, we're engaged. So now I've been treating him like shit because you said not to talk to him, and now he's about to be a part of our lives forever.
That's what I'm talking about.
So what am I supposed to do? Now he thinks I'm a bad person, and he gives me shit.
That's why I asked, when is it enough? Because there's certain times where it's like, yo, if certain people got an issue, let them motherfuckers handle it. Because what you don't want to do is pick a side, and then they get cool. Now you are the odd man in the box.
Yes.
You the odd man in the box. Now you look like the idiot.
Yes.
See, Cardi was on the Breakfast Club last week talking about this exact thing. About how she used to get advising from QC, the record label. And now the Migos are suing QC. Oh, yeah. So it's like her husband and her former advisors. And she was saying, "Yo, I stay out of that because I got love on both sides. At the end of the day, this is my husband, so this is who I'm riding with. But I'm gonna let them handle their situations. If I see, if I see P or Coach K, that's love. But this is my husband. And so she basically said, I'm riding here."
Talking again,
exactly.
And they'll be friends again, but then they'll look at her like she.
Exactly.
And that's why I say you got to be careful about the inheritance on that street shit. Because another example is Snoop and Pac. Now, do y'all remember the story? He said when he didn't have a problem with Puff like that, they got on a plane and like Pac wouldn't talk to Snoop.
Nobody was talking.
Nobody talking to Snoop.
Snoop had to sleep with
the knife. And he was like, "Yo, Pac was good." And he said, "Pac went." That's like. That is like so disrespectful, but in a way it's like, Pac, what the fuck? Yeah. Just because he don't have problems with somebody, like that's where it comes to, sometimes it becomes whole shit, because it's like, dog, just because you and this nigga got something, if anything, like Ron said, like,
and it's Big and Puff. These two the coolest niggas ever. Like, I'm sorry.
Let that shit rock. Right. I'm sorry, guys. And that's what I'm saying. From the street shit, that's why I say sometimes you got to know when to separate it, because I'll be damned. One thing that I love about as a family, B-More's never gotten me no shit where I feel like I'm about to risk it all for nothing. I don't put him in that situation. You know,
it's gonna be worth it.
It's worth it. Yeah, it's one of those things. If we're going to jail, we're gonna go hand in hand, laughing like, "Hey, he in the grave though."
look,
or we walking out of the courtroom not guilty. Hey, no witnesses. My niggas, no witnesses. Ain't no snitching over here. Why? The snitch is dead. Snitch gone. So yeah, now I'm glad we got that shit straightened out, because there's a difference, y'all. When it comes to street beef, you gotta handle it accordingly. And my next one is the social beef inheritance. Like, this one hurts me because now B More, he likes to ask because he know I'm gonna bring up this story all the time. It's like this scenario: you trying to holler at a girl, but her friend does not like you for whatever it is. I'll go into the reason in a little bit. And she tells her friend not to rock with you. The girl who got beef with you slanders your character. Okay, so you know you ain't shit. You blah blah blah. You a dog. And the girl but here's the flip side. The girl that tried to get with you, she buys it and gives you that hard social distance.
Yeah.
She looking at you like Senator Clay. She giving you that, and then the last one, then she begins talking shit about your character, despite not knowing you.
Okay.
Now this is why I bring this up. Because there was a chick back in the day that liked me. I already told her from jump I liked her as a friend. That's it. And she knew the girl I was trying to holler at with. But then she brought me into her circle. But the way she
cold on these hoes.
she brought it in under the perception that me and her had a shot. So that's what her friends perceived. Okay. Then I started showing up without her. I'm like, yeah, I don't know where y'all going. And then they saw me hollering at other girls, and they were like, you know. And I'm like, yeah, that's not mine. We homies. So then it got all this boiled up tension. Then she started slandering me when this one girl was trying to holler at me.
Crazy.
Well,
because you already made it clear that you weren't interested.
But that's my point. And then, but once again, the girls, and out of everyone, there was only one girl that was cool-headed and said, "Why are y'all acting this way? Y'all know damn well she's in her feelings because she's mad that he don't want her that way, and she got some self-esteem issues about herself. Mm-hmm. So just because she hurting, y'all, she want to make him suffer with y'all. She was like, y'all need to grow up."
So I think that it is a sign of maturity because, you know, as a girl, clearly that's happened to me before. But the people, there's two different types of people that you hear that from. Like, I'll tell you right now, my friend Kelly, that's family. Like, literally, there's no amount of blood could make us more family.
Right.
So if Kelly comes to me and tells me, sis, no, I know that she has my best interest at heart. Because for the past 15 years, she's been nothing but a solid friend every day. So if she tells me something, I know it's because she doesn't want me to get hurt. She doesn't want me to fall. But if some random girl, you know, that I work with, or someone's like, he an asshole, I'm going to figure it out for myself first. I don't know if you know him like that. I don't know, you know. I think it's the maturity of realizing, like, who to listen to and who not to listen to.
Right. But I think women world and men world are a little different because in that aspect, I think from what I've seen in the women world, when it comes to men that women like, y'all put a bounty, a claim on that nigga. Like, hey, this is me. Y'all talk to him. In the men's world, it's in our world, it's the rules of the game. She chose
now. It's like, look, she came with me. Be respectful, but if she chooses,
so we don't do like that at all.
No, because once again,
if I brought my man around, it's like, oh, this is my boyfriend.
No, we're not talking about boyfriend. Even if the nigga's your potential mate.
But I do let them know. Yeah, I think we all have done that. Yeah, because you don't want. Because if you don't tell her. And then y'all end up in the corner together, and then y'all, you know, it turns into a whole love affair, and then you're her boyfriend for the next 10 years. I'm always gonna be like, well, shit, I never said nothing.
Well, but in a way, that's on you. That was on you because
that's why we say something.
But no, it's in a way though. You still can't control the outcome of what that man decides to do.
No,
that's all I'm saying.
You can't decide it.
If I walk in the house.
And I can't speak on. I can't speak on everybody. I can't speak on everybody because I'm not gonna, you know. That girl sounds crazy. You already told her that you didn't want her. But me, if I go ahead and tell people that I'm saying claim on somebody, it's because he has given me that. He has given me the reason to think that I could tell people that.
Gotcha.
Like, yes.
All right, you want to wrap it up with the last words on that?
Yeah. So, what I'll say with that shit in a nutshell is, do your own research and make sure you find out your friend's agenda because, once again, at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. Leave it at that. So, because then, once again, just make this quick. Because sometimes, back to the street beef, be careful because you can die behind some bullshit and some dumb shit.
That ain't worth it.
And you do not have ops. You just have people that want you to do better.
Yeah, and then
Maybe if you don't rip them off, they won't be your op. Okay.
Right. And then for the social,
You are your own op.
yeah, do your own for the social shit. For the social shit, just do your research.
Cheeks of the week.